Hey, earlier this morning, though, and late last night, some significant flooding impacted parts of the Lone Star State. This is video right now from San Antonio. 4 people have been killed in San Antonio after flash flooding swamped the area overnight. San Antonio police say over a dozen vehicles were swept away by floodwaters, and at least 10 people were rescued, but several others are still missing. San Antonio has seen more than 6 inches of rain since midnight, and that's more than the average rainfall in June and July combined. Now, this next video, this is another look at one of many swift water rescues that happened in McGregor and McLennan County earlier this morning. High waters near the Waco area left many people trapped in dangerously high water. As you can see here, crews worked to bring people to safety from rising and racing waters. There were no reports of injuries. Heavy rain also caused some flooding in parts of North Texas late last night and earlier this morning. The worst area was in Palo Pinto County. That's around the city of Santo, about 50 miles west of Fort Worth. Fox 4's Peyton May has more.
The rain was really pouring over Santo. People started calling for help as high water blocked roadways. Video taken by Santo Volunteer Fire and EMS shows how quickly the situation became dangerous. Strong currents carried water through a flooded gas station. First responders escorted people to an ambulance to evacuate the flooded area. Now, in video of the fire engine traveling, you could see the water nearly rise up to the headlights. Water was reported up to 4 feet in some areas.
We still request that people traveling on FM4 and in the area to watch for high waters across the roads. It may not look deep, but it has been moving. It has been more than 4 feet in some locations. So there's still a possibility that cars could be moved off the roadways.
Now, even when the fire trucks and ambulances could get through, the roads were so washed over, someone had to walk in front to make sure the vehicles stayed on the roadways. First responders also called Union Pacific to shut down the railroads near the heavily flooded areas. The fire chief says Santo hasn't had this severe of fast-moving floodwaters since the 90s. First responders say the water has receded significantly this morning, but there's still some spots on FM4 that are impassable. Reporting, I'm Peyton May.
And I mean, we can't stress this enough, but anytime we get those upper level areas of low pressure that just sit and spin and spin and spin with spokes of energy responsible for multiple rounds of showers and storms, you hear us say this many times through the springtime months, but again, turn around, do not drown. It is just not worth it. If you can't see the ground below the water in front of you, do not drive through it. Yeah, a very scary situation setting up across parts of the Lone Star State over the last 24 hours. Now, I have our rainfall totals map kind of zoomed out to show you the entire state this afternoon, but I want to zoom on in first to the San Antonio area where, again, flash flooding ended up turning deadly. Just north of the San Antonio metro area, picking up a ½ foot of rain over the last 24 hours. A little bit farther to the west, a little under 8 inches, and just to the south of the Somerset area, a little under 7 inches of rain over the last 24 hours. A little bit farther to the north across central Texas, south and west of the Gatesville area, picking up 7 inches of rain over the last 24 hours. Again, that's just to the south and west of McLennan County, and then northern parts of McLennan County, clipping far southern parts of Hill County, picking up a ½ foot of rain, and then down near Cameron. So that's going to be near the Rockdale, Cameron area, just to the north there, a little under 10 inches of rain over the last 24 hours. Yeah, that's enough to do some significant damage there. Now across North Texas, where again those high water rescues took place in Palo Pinto County, a little under 6 inches of rain fell just to the west of Highway 281 over the last 24 hours. Taking a wider view across North Texas, some of the heavy hitters, central parts of Tarrant County, areas to the east and southeast. In fact, earlier this morning, we still had several flash flood warnings issued to account for that ample rainfall in a very short period of time and the fact that grounds are already so saturated. You can see that spin here on our our satellite and radar now lifting to the east and northeast of North Texas. That's going to pull away the rest of the moisture over the next 24 hours. That will allow us to start to dry out briefly, because we do have those rain and storm chances that linger through the weekend, but nothing as widespread as what we've seen over the last couple of days. This is radar again across far south Texas, where thankfully too the San Antonio area seeing a little bit of a break as showers and storms remain to the north and west of Corpus Christi this afternoon. Again, a closer look at far eastern and northeastern parts of North Texas. Just a few spotty showers linger, and that'll be the case through the rest of your Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening.